Hello, hello. Good day, my friends. I am just taking a minute just to kind of show you. Again, I wanted this channel to be a lot um, about shop life and what shop life is all about. And today is Thursday. We just opening back up from last Saturday, so we're only open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So sometimes between when we have if we have a busy weekend or whatever, the place gets really crazy and clutter, and if we have a sale outside or something like that, it becomes a dumping ground. Or if we're sourcing and we got a whole bunch to bring in for the next week, we bring it in and dump it until we're ready to deal with it. So sometimes we'll end up getting clutter, and I feel like I've been backed up with clutter. So today is the day I'm trying to declutter and get things together. I'm going to walk around the shop and talk and just show you some of the things that we got going on here. So I just morning just got this front entrance changed up a little bit. We have all these beautiful pieces. I love this, and the door is open, but I love this podium. And the reason why I like it is because it's handmade. And I'm just thinking this will be fabulous in somebody's church, maybe, or some kind of event center. If they wanted, they could leave it this color, modernize it, or make it look like make it look farmhouse, like distress it, paint it and distress it or something like that. But I think it's really cool. And again, being handmade. And then I also love these nesting tables. I really do. I love that color. It's trending now. So at any rate, on around to the store is our patriotic vignette. And then this table I'm working on. So it looks like a little Mod Podge. Some of these things don't belong. I like these bowls that actually came from Dollar Tree. I love that. And I'm going to do a pink flamingo vignette. So I bought these. And again, on these tables and everything, usually I have a table at every time you come in. There's a table here, just our representation that this is a place to gather. So that's what this is about. And I always like to decorate it. If anybody knows me, tablescapes is my thing. I sometimes go just through something really simple like this, which I may add a little bit more. Sometimes I go all out. So at any rate, if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you'll see some pictures of some of the tablescapes I've been doing over the years. Again, that's our patriotic vignette. We're getting close to the 4th of July, and I feel like we got way too much inventory in here. So I just determined I have some really nice things. Normally I may mark it down or something like that. I probably won't. I'm just probably going to just pack this up and have it stored and have it ready for next year. We just have some lovely items, and they haven't been out. Well, I've had it out for at least a month now. So I don't know whether people are going to wait until they get close to the 4th of July to decide that they're going to buy decor if they're having an event. But if not, either way, we're here for you guys. If somebody needs it, we're here for our customers. And then here we have our pig, not cow. I kind of got that mixed up one day. But anyway, and we did have a little contest on Name the Pig. If you gave us a name or picked a name, suggested a name, you could get 10% off. And so that's what, and I believe her name is going to be Penelope. I got to look and tally up everything. I haven't done that yet. But it was between Penelope, Petunia, I forgot the other names, but I think Penelope won. Um, for some reason, I was thinking Petunia was a cow, but at any rate, and around here, kind of like what I'm starting to call this, and this is the mostly all the vignettes. I try to have them be a little themed. Let me move this out the way. You know how customers come and move stuff out of the way. At any rate, I'm calling this our little cottage core vignette. Um, and she was the one who inspired me. This little girl right here, which I later found out those are things that you put the knitting needles in. And at first we thought it was utensils, but it's knitting needles, I guess. And I saw it on eBay for about 60 something dollars. So anyway, it's real cool. And so this is our little cottage core, kind of vintage kind of vignette here. And the theme here, guys, is yellow. So if you see around the shop, I try to stay color coordinated and all that. I love, love, love putting vignettes together. And then we have three partners here who are excellent at it. So I don't have to do it all the time by myself. Sometimes I get into what I call designer block or decorating block. And so when I get that, a lot of our partners can come in and they can just nail it. I mean, it's wonderful to be able to have them, and I don't have to be creating all the time. Because sometimes I don't want to create, or I can't create because I don't have a vision. So at any rate, that particular one I did all things white gardening in that vignette, and this particular one we did a little popsicle. But actually, I didn't do this one. I just embellished it just now because some of the things that were initially here were sewed, and that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes we'll put a beautiful vignette together and somebody will come and say, I want that, and it takes the whole thing, and we have to disrupt the whole thing. But it's like if somebody comes about this table, guess what, all of this stuff has to go away and go somewhere. So it's a good problem for us shop owners to have, so we're not complaining. At any rate, I know sometimes I will stage a house and it when house stay on the market an hour. I'm like, does that mean nobody else is going to walk through and see my work, or our work, I should say? That's what happens. So this goes with the job, right? So anyway, I'm loving this little antique chair here. Look how tiny. Let me move this. Like, is this a 5-year-old chair? I need to look these chairs up to see who actually sat in them. It had to be before McDonald's, right? Had to be. Because I don't know any adult people who has a bottom that's small. Maybe a few. All right, but not a lot. Not here in the Carolinas. At any rate, so this is again, I'm loving ginger jars. I'm on this ginger jar kick. So of course I'm sourcing ginger jars all over the place, and they are trending, especially if you have something unique and different like that, which brass is trending. And then we got a ginger jar brass. So we have a set, and that's different. I like trying to find things that are different and hard to find. This is a beautiful artichoke. I would say it's vintage, and we discovered the other day, I thought it was acrylic, but now we look at it, we think it's glass. How cool is that? And remember, guys, if you see anything, we ship, so you don't have to be local to get any of this. This vignette, I don't know what you call it. It's just a Mod Podge. I just kind of thought about the colors and all here that I wanted to go together, so I just put this together. I love these lamps. They're like metal, and they have this carving that's wonderful. I'm probably going to change out the shades. I probably, as soon as I decide to go out and buy some shades to put on it, that's when it'll sell with these shades on it. That happens all the time, so maybe I should just go ahead and do it. All right. And then I love this wooden medallion type decor here. I like it because it's wooden, so it can really go in a traditional or farmhouse type of decor. And look at these beauties right here. They're already sold. These Asian kind of pots. They're really huge. I don't know if the camera will show it, but they're really huge. And then here we have some traditional things. Here we have, in our shop, we have re-inspired items, or items that can be re-inspired by you fixing them up or doing something different to them, or just that the owner didn't want it, and so and somebody else wants it, and they take it home and they put it in their home and they redecorate. So they decorate it in their home. So we call it kind of re-inspired. But this is I think it's 100 candle tea light unit right here. It was made by party light. I said tea light. But when you look in it, it looks like there's about 100 candles in it. The way the mirror effect that they put in it is really cool. I'm sorry for the glare from the table. And then over here, it's turning into a safari, but I love those two items there. Those are like my favorite items, kind of like a totem kind of look, just an architectural piece. I think it will look fabulous in somebody's who has high ceilings and have maybe what do you call it, like a grand entrance or something like that. It'd be great in an entranceway, or even next to your fireplace or something like that, especially if you have the high ceilings. And again, look, if you look at all of this wonderful stuff that we have here, all of it is probably pre-owned, and that's just the beauty of it. Instead of all this stuff going to the landfill, we save it and then allow somebody to be able to purchase it for a fraction of the cost at the store. And then also we like the idea of being able to stage it so people can imagine it, owning it. That's what staging is all about. Some people don't have the decor vision for things like that. Here's our little beach scene going here. My favorite item, or one of my favorite items here, or two of my favorite items here, is this guy here. And I love these stone, like I don't know, conch shells or whatever. I don't know what they are. They're not conch shells. I forget what they are. I'm really bad. And oh, and then we have the one and only, was it Ree Drummond collection here, the Pioneer Woman. Look at that beautiful potato bin. How cool is that? And then over here, this got different Mod Podge of different things here. This is not quite staged yet. I'm working on it. And then here we coming into like what I call a farmhouse area. I love, love, love glass. I'm into a whole lot of glass kind of things, but only if they're filled. So look, and I tell the partners here, fill a vessel. That's what we say all the time. So we fill every vessel. We try to anyway, fill every vessel that we have. Look at these strawberries, even there. And then these. That's what our motto is, fill a vessel. Even this, I fill that up. Didn't want that to be empty. To me, it just has more eye appeal. I think it helps sell out items. Because again, it gives a person an idea of what they could actually own. And then I have one more little vignette here to show you the other part. Before I show you this last one, look at over here. See, it's all a mess. Look at my desk. It's a mess. This is what really happens in shops, but I will get it cleaned up shortly, because usually around noon is when a lot of our customers get up, get out the bed, and get over here. So I always aim to make sure I have it in tip-top shape. Even though we open at 10, I just kind of understand my customers' behavior. By noon, I better have everything together. And it's 12:37 right now, so I'm behind an 8 ball because I had customers come in. I just politely apologize and say, sorry, we're moving some things around. I'm only a little less than 800 square feet, so I don't have a whole bunch of storage. I don't have enough space, you know, and we're trying to put a lot of merchandise in here without it looking cluttered crazy. But anyway, the last vignette, I don't know what you call this, maybe more farmhouse or industrial farmhouse, but this is what we have here. Love the black and white. My friend Alicia says, you put black and white, put black and white in every room. And I'm really believing that. Black and white is classic. So if you guys don't know what to do and you just kind of out there, whatever, trying to figure it out, just make sure you have some black and white to ground your space, to ground your room. And then also, let me just close with this. I'm surprised my battery lasted this long. But anyway, I wanted to say that you stay tuned to us. We are going to be doing DIYs. Just trying to get all that lined up and scheduled up. We're going to be doing DIYs and different things, having a whole lot of fun on this channel. Starting slow because I'm still trying to get a format and a rhythm, and that takes time. So I'm growing in it. So you guys, I appreciate your patience as you grow with me in it. Hopefully our next video, which will be next week because I'm trying to post once a week, you will get to meet the partners, and hopefully if I can twist their arm, get them to duty up their hair, whatever they feel like they need to do before they go on camera, and you get to meet them. It's Melody and Linnell and Denise, and then Mr. Re-Inspired. I said 3, but it's really 4 of us. Mr. Re-Inspired. So hopefully we can get those guys. Probably not Mr. Re-Inspired. I'll just hold up his picture. He's probably not going to want to go on camera, but the other ladies, I want to get their schedules together, and I want you guys to meet them. They're a big part of what happens here at the Re-Inspired home. If you don't know, we've been here for 4 years. 3 years. In February it'll be 4 years. It has been a journey. We're finally at a place of, well, I'm at a place where I can sleep at night, because the first year was really slow because we had construction going on outside, And then the second year started to pick up a little bit. Then third year we got COVID. So it's been interesting. Businesses is hard. It's not an easy thing. It's not. It's only for the strong. I tell you, it's hard because it's ebb and flow. You're relying on customer behavior, and thank God we have a great customer base, a loyal customer base. But we understand sometimes that we have, that it's not always like that. It's ebb and flow. If anybody's in business that don't deal with that, I want to know who they are. But I think every business deals with the ebb and flow of business. And so no matter what it looks like on the inside, no matter what it looks like on the outside, no matter what the shop owner is telling you, or not what the business owner is telling you, I think that we all across the board deal with the ebb and flow of business, and sometimes that could be challenging. So anyway, thank you guys for listening to me for 15 minutes and 34 seconds, and you guys have a great day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.